boys, they cutting up.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to week 9 Giddy Up Breakdown. With your boys here from the Cuttin Up crew. You got your boy D in the place to be.
And your boy Elroy ready to blast off, yo.
So we do, if you've seen before, you know how we do it with our beloved Stallions. We'll go over our full game highlights each week and see what we did well and see what we have improvements and see where we've been consistent.
This week we have the Michigan Panthers coming into the Magic City.
And that's our second time actually playing in Michigan, and this will be our second time actually stanging on Michigan as well, which we came out on a great win, 26-22 of this week at the home and way to close out the final home game with a win. And also, you know, this will be also the first round of the playoffs opponent as well. We will be again at Protective Stadium.
I think that's boo-boo.
I think it's good. We did get a chance to see them because we played them week 2.
I'm just saying the way we got to play them so many times.
It's just because there ain't that many teams in the league. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's so hard in the league. So, you know, hopefully we'll have looking at a little 3-team expansion, and we'll go into that toward the end of the breakdown and give you guys a little bit on that. So let's go ahead and pick it up. And as always, start off slow, man. You got to pick it out.
Yeah.
I think we're a little dink and dunk.
Yeah, but the thing about it is it's kind of like what we were talking about earlier. Got a couple of key players injured, so maybe we'll get it together.
Starting our first quarter with a quarterback roll out with just the J-Miles shoulder down.
Yeah, running over their quarterback, number 14.
Oh, so we flip over to Michigan with the ball.
2nd and 2.
Great defensive play. We got Tazino.
Yeah.
Tazino, big safety.
Yeah.
Sack in the play. So we got 4th and 1
for the Michigan Panthers, and we have a quarterback sneak.
A little fake tush push.
Give it to him.
Looks like they got a first down on this one.
Yep. First down Panthers.
So
4th and 3.
Okay, that was a good catch,
nice
bro.
One-handed catch to number 35 out the backfield for a first down.
35 was a big game. He did a pretty decent game. 28-2. Drop back. Pass drop down the middle. He was wide open, bro, because I was sitting in the end zone right there.
But we talked about this earlier.
He was wide open.
Like, that's been one of our biggest problems.
Busted coverage,
Deep.
Bro. Busted coverage.
At least once a game.
Yeah, this is just a little quick little seam route. Boom. Dropped him off the seam. Safety let him go off the outside. Boom. It was like a little small. You saw it a little bit of rub because he came from the outside in.
Yeah.
So, but it's still, you know, we had a busted coverage on that one. So they did a little crane kick or whatever. I don't know if he went to Bama or something.
Yeah. No, I don't know if he went to Birmingham.
Got 34 with the first down run. We had Pearson out this week. That's why you didn't see 23 toting that thing. So I think 34 will be his replacement for the week. So we got J-Mar drop back, 2nd and 21, sack on the play.
Sack on the play
still hadn't been getting a lot of consistent offensive line. Right. So we got 3rd and 26, drop back.
Nice pass.
Hit my boy up the middle, good pass first. Down Stallions.
Nice play.
So we got another first down drop back. Sack on the play.
Big number 91 for the Panthers.
And again, we definitely have had some inconsistent play with the offensive line. Definitely. We've gotten better those weeks.
Nice play.
Good play, good throw, good catch. First down Stallion.
3rd and 9.
Drop back, J-Mar. Drop in the bucket. Still caught that thing. Touchdown, Stallion.
Got pass interference on the play, but we still got a great catch by Mr.
Deion Kane. So, yeah, that was a great game, a great touchdown catch also, because there actually was a penalty as well. Because I could see that straight pass interference on that one. Because the play before that, I think they had just got they got an interception or something like that, and they got a call back for a penalty or something like that. But
great pass, great catch.
But great response for the with the Stallions with the response touchdown to tie the game up at 7-7.
Got the thicker kicker with the kickoff.
So we got 2 minutes left. I mean, a little under 2 minutes left, kicking off in the second quarter. We got the Panthers with the return. Number 6 with the return.
Straight up the middle.
It was returning nicely, like a little bit above the 30-yard line, like 35. So we got the Stallions back with Jamal with the drop back. Pass up the middle. Amari Rogers.
Yes, sir.
First down Stallions. Glad to see him back in tow on that thing.
Play.
Great play. Now we got Marable with the run. Fumble on the play.
Pick up the Panthers with a great run back by number 19.
Did he score on this one? I think he did score. No, this one he got hurt. That one he got hurt. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. I remember that one. Yeah. So, yeah, man, a lot of things that we had this year has been, like, costly turnovers. Like, we had the Sternberger turnover that was going for a touchdown.
Fumble on the season, too.
So, yeah, we've had a lot of mistakes this season, even though we, definitely been able to persevere through them, continue on our four-peat plight, as the Stallions should do. So, as long as we keep playing how we play and, be as optimistic as other teams are with turnovers and big plays, I think we'll still be able to possibly keep our four-peat going. And
I want to say big up to number 19. Hope that you didn't injure yourself too much. No,
I think he did get off the field. He didn't have to get no cards like that, so he was good. So we got Michigan with the run up the middle.
Straight
That's
up
what I was saying. 35 had a great game. Big hurdle.
Run,
yeah. He had a decent game on this one. They had a couple big runs.
And that's been another problem of our defensive line giving up big plays up the middle.
Touchdown, Michigan. I remember this play.
The tight end, number 84.
Yeah, that was still down in the same end zone I was sitting on. I remember that play. So, yeah, that was getting down to the end. I thought we had a chance to actually stop that play right here when I thought they would have got a little bit more pressure with the quarterback. But intel, you still got Michigan up 13-7. And the Stallions down in the start of the third quarter. So we got a little under 10 minutes. Jamal dropped back second down. Trips and falls, ghost hole. But I think it's still a little wet out there because it was rain earlier.
3rd and 24 for the Stallions. Got J-Mark throwing it deep.
Caught that thing, too.
Yeah, that was pretty. Big number 84. Going to get that thing.
Great catch on that one. I want to say just an even greater throw because that was the only place that ball could be. So I definitely give J-Mark definitely a big up on that one. And I was glad to see him go down the field, man, because the first and second quarter with a lot of dink and dunks, nothing over 10 to 15 yards, a lot of screens. So I was happy to see him start to get the ball down the field.
Yeah, opening it up a little bit more, opens up the run game for us. Good run.
So we got to run him for 34. Did they give him a touchdown? I think they did give him a touchdown.
Touchdown Stallions.
So we got touchdown Stallions right there, baby boy.
I like the way
Giddy up.
Hey, I like
Mr. Larry Roundtree.
I like the way he ran that thing. Now, hey, look, he reminds me of Pearson Jr.
Yeah, like, he got the same kind of big body.
Yeah, I think that'll be a nice 1-2 combo. Marable is more of a scat back.
Catch you by the backfield. Yeah.
Shotgun formation, in my opinion.
So, yeah, good run from Mr. Number 34 right there, Mr. Roundtree.
Yeah.
Junior.
That thug.
Yeah, I'm saying. So we got the Panthers 1st and 10, a little over 30 minutes going down, clock running. 28, draw up the middle, right on the outside. Good run inside of the 10-yard line. Looks like you're right about the 8. Stallions stand strong.
Panthers kick a field goal.
25-yard attempt to put them up 16-13.
But thus far, I mean, it's a good back and forth game. I mean, to be honest, I think they're two of the best teams in the whole entire league.
Yeah, outside of St. Louis, and I think the other ones, Houston, I think that was their top 4 teams.
So, I mean, it's to be expected. Their defense, in my opinion, is just as good as ours. They have a good run game. I just think their offensive line is a little better than ours. But, hey, I mean, I think we have a better quarterback.
Yeah, I do think J-Mar get into his groove will, definitely be a beneficial to us.
That's right.
Got Birmingham pushing it down the field again. He made this catch, bro. That's one of the greatest catches.
And yes.
See, he should have been able to get up. See,
he didn't get touched.
But they were saying they actually challenged this play. I was there. So they actually challenged the play, and they said his leg or something like that got touched on the fall. But to my knowledge, I was thinking that he should have been able to get because it was well after the actual. To me, I thought it was after. See, where did he touch?
Yeah.
But they challenged it, and then actually said that he was touched at that point. He touched his leg. So that's when they challenged it, and they, said he wasn't able to get up and actually make a score on that.
He went all the way on the ground though. So.
Right. Same thing I said. He hadn't got position.
Second down and 9 Stallions.
Possession already.
Got a screen pass that didn't get us nothing. Actually, a loss of 1 on the play. Once again, offensive line, man. Now we got a straight up run.
Jamar with the run. 3rd and 10. Okay, get us down in the red zone, right at about 6-yard line. First down, Stallions. Yeah. I definitely, glad he's been able to, give us a lot more beneficial with running the ball because he wasn't really a runner when we had him the first season. So we got another run for Mr. Roundtree the third. Touchdown, Stallions. Giddy up. So Stallions were able to take the lead.
Yes, sir.
With that touchdown by Mr. Roundtree, definitely been a benefit with Pearson being out to have another more or less power back outside of Marable getting between those tackles. So we got us up 20-16. Michigan dropped back, pass deep, boom. Another busted coverage, man. Number 4 again.
I wouldn't even say that was busted coverage. I would just say he just got burnt on the play. Look at him, D. Look, he just straight up.
Yeah, he did get burnt on that.
Burnt on the play from the get-go. That's just. He just was a straight-up faster player.
9 all on the ground. Hey. I think that's have been kind of like our weak point has been the secondary, and the defensive line has been able to make up for some of those busted coverages and like open receivers.
Players being banged up and not playing.
So we weren't able to get as much pressure we were able to usually get with our front 4. So we got a pass on 3rd and 10 right down to the half-yard line, number 7 for the Panthers.
7 for the Panthers, yeah.
So we got 1st and goal, number 35. Ooh,
stopped on the play.
Good tackle. We got number 9.
9 and number 11.
I think it's 31. I think it was Zeno.
31, yeah.
Zeno.
Oh.
So we got another run with 35. Big run up the middle for the Michigan Panthers to put them up now.
22.
22-20 with a little over 7 minutes left in the 4th quarter. And by the graces of everything in front of us, that will be the last points we will see the Michigan Panthers have for today.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Tabernacle. So the defense was able to put a plug in the Panthers' offensive plight up until the end of the game.
Drop
off to Marable.
See, that's what I'm talking about. See,
that's his push right there.
Or running off tackle. But when he's in the backfield, what his strong suit is. So hey,
no doubt.
Ooh, Deion came with a great kick.
Touchdown, Stallions.
Should have been a flag on the play because
it should have been face mask.
Yeah, he pulled. I
said the same thing, bro.
Way to go, fight to get in there.
And this was one of the great games I've been through on this one, man. This one came down to the last play. We definitely had to make a long, big drive in this 4th quarter to take the lead, which we did at 26-22 with the catch of Deion King and the great run after catch as well. Big boy, I lift heavy weights, my guy. Y'all see that? You see it?
Yeah.
Now, it looked like he actually didn't get the face mask. That was actually he actually got under the jersey.
I saw it the second time. Yeah.
Now, this drive was actually a very long drive.
We got a sack on the play by number 44.
Got some great defensive plays to kind of sputter the drive a little ways, but it actually got all the way down to right. You see 15 seconds left. Got a pass off to the right. Denny was able to get his feet in.
Great attempt, though.
Great attempt. Great throw. Just wasn't big enough to get that one. Got another, could have been an actual, I think that should have been an interception, but that was the actual end of the one that knocks the game down and seals the deal for the Stallions. So it puts us up and puts us at the record of 6-3 at the end of week 9 with this 22-26 win against the Michigan Panthers. So that will tell our final and I'll say final home game in the state of Alabama. So definitely wish we could have more people in Protective. I think the actual stadium contenders was a little over 10,000. So that's basically kind of we've been sitting at all season. I think one time we got over, I think maybe 15 once. I think they were
we got a chance to make up for it. We got a playoff game.
So we got another playoff game, but we do have one more game for us to kick, get your eyes on. So we do have one more game left, which will be June the 1st against the Michigan Showboats.
Memphis.
Simmons Bank, Memphis.
You said Michigan.
God damn it.
Well, that's just because we just played them.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah. That's all.
So yeah, against the Michigan Showboats at 2 o'clock. I did it again. Yeah.
Memphis.
Big Memphis. So we got the Memphis Showboats in Memphis, Tennessee at the Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium at 2 o'clock on the 1st.
That's right. Let's go out with a bang, y'all. Let's go up there, get in the groove, and try to go into this playoff on a good note, and hey, go for this four-peat, y'all.
And again on the playoff game, which will be played against the said Michigan Panthers, will be just played, and our final home game will be, I think, Sunday the 8th.
June
8th at 2 o'clock as well. And guys, this is basically the championship game. This is, like you say, NFC, AFC championship. So this is basically the USFL championship, which the side that we're on. So guys, let's actually fill this thing up, man, because we actually haven't been able to get over. We need to get to 20,000 at least one time.
Let's get 20, y'all.
Because they're possibly looking at relocating the team. So if you love the team as much as we do love our Stallions, man, we don't want to lose another Birmingham, semi-pro or pro team, however you want to, label it. Let's get out there and support our team. You know what I mean? So if you know about it, tell a friend, tell a friend, and tell a friend. And they actually ran a promotion over the last week. Don't know if they're going to run another one. They gave you no fees over like 48 hours, so you wasn't having to pay the fee. So it gave you another place to be able to save some money to go in. Because the tickets based around, with fees, you have 18, 21 on one seat. I think that's basically end zone seats. The other ones, before you get to the padded seats, is like 140, something like anything like that. I think those with tax and fees are like 31. Then you got the big boy seats in C102, 101, 102, and 103. Those are like 80, and those come with the drink and the beverage. So, we definitely need to, do a lot more. We have food and beverage in reference to coming with the ticket, so we can get a lot more, people out to the game. And Stallions, reach out to your people, us, even other content creators around the state of Alabama, because we're trying to fill up a 30,000 seats facility based on social media. And if no one actually goes to the page and, like it, they won't see it.
Right.
So it's up to us, you know what I mean? And we're definitely being
spread the word.
To spread the word, to
spread the word.
Support the Stallions. And I think, reaching out to, characters, not characters, but personalities, people that have larger social media presences and actually can get the actual brand out there, bring them in, allow them to video the even if it's on an off time when it's not a game there, bring them in, allow them to videotape and document the actual experience in which that they'll get, to give your consumer a better outlook of what they're paying $80 for. Because I didn't even know until like week 2 or 3 that they had changed the price. I knew they had changed the price, but I didn't know what went into the price since they changed it. So, give everybody an opportunity to see what it's the experience like as a Stallion, to be at a Stallion game, from the premium all the way down to the guys who just want to go to the game and watch it in the end zone. So, if we want to make the Stallions be the Stallions want to be, let's put a little bit behind it, and let's see what we can get, man. So let's see if we can get to 20,000, man. Like they say, don't meet me there, beat me there. You got anything else, my guy?
Giddy up.
Giddy up, man. So, like I said, this week 9, Giddy Up Breakdown. And like we say, man, don't meet us there, beat us there. Giddy up.
Peace.
100.